My dog drives me crazy in the winter. So here's how I change that. He doesn't seem very impressed.
We live in Canada, and I think we all know how crazy the winters here can get. And having two Aussies is always a challenge on those days where you just want to stay inside and do nothing else. So let's solve this.
And no, the cone is not how I changed that. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. However, we did have the cone on for a reason. Frankie injured his paw again, so I've been putting boots on him, putting on cream, ointment, whatever, washing it, and the cone just so he doesn't lick it. Because this guy, as we all know, has a tongue of a frickin' ocean. It's a little wet. Now, I feel like before I even get started, I need to introduce you to my dog because I believe that the breed really makes a difference during the winter. So first up is Indy, who's also known as the little lady.
Hello, little lady.
As you can tell, calm, collected, on couch, also known as Indy to the couch. During the winter months, it's not very bad with her. It's actually, I don't know, pretty fine. All she wants is pets, cuddles, and the classic, oh yeah. However, that one. Oh, you're a lot shorter than I thought. This one. This is Frankie. And he is a little bit more crazy than Indy. With a big bum. You got a... Whoa. Okay, hold on. Okay, thank God that's out of camera. You were giving them an action shot. This video is going on YouTube. Don't get us demonetized. So picture this. You live in Canada. There's about 5 feet of snow on the ground. You can barely trek your way. Or, even worse, you're in November. Oh my God, it's December 1st. Thank us. It's almost Christmas. But back to what I was saying. What's even worse is when it's just not snowing at all. It's those dark, gloomy days and it's just raining. We had one of them yesterday. Those are the worst days because what do you do? As a human being, we're probably in a seasonal depression. But imagine what our dogs are feeling just from being an empath to us, which I'll talk about later in this video. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you 5 winter tips in 2 minutes. What, you don't think I can do it? Okay, I probably can't, but we're gonna try. Start the timer now. Give me a big one. Now. Tip number 1, always be training. Yes, these are Treatos. Oh, now you come to join the party. Who wants one of these? Whoa! Do you want one of these? That's where the audio goes. So the reason why I say always be training is because it always keeps their mind at ease and active. Now, you don't always need to be very present for all of this. Like you saw, I can do that without any words. Because training, leave it, will always be important. Tip number 2, indoor toys to get. Indoor toys to get. Now this will be similar to tip number 1 for me because I have Aussies. Not saying other dog breeds aren't smart. I'm just saying some are a little bit more chill and can not use their mind for a day and be okay. Mine, however, not so much. So what we're doing here is hiding some treats in the little compartments. You can even pick that up, slide that over, drop one in, do the same here. And if you want to make it really hard, just don't put treats in every single one. It's gonna drive them crazy. That makes me sound so mean. Am I mean to you? I need a hug, man. Aww. Sorry, Franco. Here's the thing about that one tip. When you think it's gonna last you half an hour, 30 minutes of dog-free time, it could last you 2 minutes. And half of it was just him trying to figure out if I put it in every single one or not. How are we on time? I feel like I'm already out of time. But I think this was gonna go any differently? No. Tip number 3, restructure your routine. Behind me, I got leashes. I got harnesses for days. What I mean by this is your dog always wants to go for a walk. Even if your dog's not a good walker, doesn't like walks, they always want to go outside. Oftentimes we forget to acknowledge that these animals are routine animals. If you just go for a walk once throughout the week, it's not going to change much. You're not going to see any difference. Your dog's still going to be crazy. However, if you go for a walk once or twice a day, every single day for a week, and then do that again, your dog's going to be less crazy. They're gonna forgive you. They're not gonna need as much exercise. And granted, you can change that in the winter and do a different routine in the summer. Your routine doesn't have to stay the same for the rest of the dog's life. Don't worry, bud, we're gonna do different stuff every damn day. Well, every damn month. For us, we like going to the park. We like going on hikes. My job is what you're watching right now. So I have the ability to do that every single day. I have the ability to take that time out of my life and go do it. Granted, not a lot of people can do that. So if that used to be a routine and then you were working from home and now you're back in office, I recommend transitioning the one big hike to maybe 1 to 2 walks a day. One before you go to work, one after work, and then your dog's gonna be happy and that's gonna be their new routine. Okay, we gotta get going. Number 3, empath training. Now, I did a video on this a while back saying how I believe that Frankie is an empath. I believe all dogs are. I believe they're able to sense the energy that's in the room or the energy that you're giving off. Hey Google, turn on living room lights to 50%. Sorry if I just made everyone lights go on. When Frankie's having a crazy day and I find he's going nuts and not being able to calm down, whip out a comb. Or not even, and I just use my hands. If you're not spiritual or anything like that, what I think about is I'm gonna be transferring my energy to him. So if I'm calm, It's gonna help him become calm. One of the things that Angelica does is she gives him a spa day. On those gloomy days where it's just not very nice to go outside, groom your dog. I know you've been slacking. You haven't been doing it. This was in like a minute. And the last and final tip is to just go outside. Don't be a wuss about it. Granted, today's a very ugly day. It's cold, there's no snow on the ground, which doesn't make sense. If it's winter, there should be snow on the ground. But where I live, it just becomes beautiful during the winter. When there's snow on the ground, and I know it can be a lot to hike in. I know it can be quite exerting of your own energy. But if you have the time in the day, take your dog out, go for a walk, go for a hike, meet up with some friends, and enjoy your dog doing what it loves to do. Run and be outside and play with friends and be in the snow and get a little dirty. If you're the type of person that brings their dog out and you don't want them to get dirty, well, I think you have your dog for the wrong reason. They're meant to be a little dirty. They can handle the snow. Just remember, everything in moderation. Okay, how do you think we did? Okay, we lost. On the time scale, yeah, we lost on that. Hey Google, turn on master bedroom light. Sorry if I did that again to everyone. Hello, little lady. Where have you been the whole video? You didn't want to be in it? Come on, Franco, get up here. Lay down, you're blocking the view. The view being Indy. Some of my favorite memories is going outside with these two. Them being covered in snowballs and then going out and just having loads of fun, eh? It does. So I hope these tips, Indy, what the did you just lick inside my ear? Indy just gave me a wet willy. So everybody, thank you very much for watching the video and make sure you go out and explore the wilderness. Hey, Franco.